Hi everyone, it's Gwathon from Gwathon's Games, and I'm running the champion, level 120 champion, on Heroic+2 in Anduin Vale. And I am heading out again. I'm running a Blueline Champion, just quickly, mainly focusing on the Horn of Champions, the Dire Need. I've also got a lot of things like Raging Blade, the extra pops for Battle Frenzy, and I've got Sudden Defense sitting there. Now, as I said before, I've also got the traits are on defensive, but I was thinking about that, and I think I'll actually go back to just keeping on the defensive ones. While it would be nice just to change over to the aggressive gear, while it would be nice to change over to the aggressive trait points, it's just take too long to get it up to any point that means that's usable. Okay, so Veil Flies, so I still have some Veil Flies to go. So as I said, I'm running on Heroic+2. It is somewhat, you can see it's there, it's somewhat difficult, but we will go in and we will have some fun with the Veil Fly. Now, I usually give the bubble a bit of cooldown, so because I am going to take a lot of damage initially, and I want to be able to use that bubble a second time. Yeah, it's up now, so I get the bubble back. Got to get rid of some damage. It takes a while to get this down, as you can tell. Go for the bracing attack because I've got the time for it. Horn for a stun, and we'll go into a little bit more. And that should get the Veil Fly. Okay, that's one Veil Fly. As you can tell, it takes a bit of effort to get this going. I'm playing on level with I've got purple gear mainly that came from Traveller's Packs. So from the Coffer of Traveller's Jewelry Might or Coffer of Traveller's Armor Heavy, they're bound to account, so it's using them once gets you some bound to account heavy gear that'll last you for, well, you can just store in other characters. Okay, so I've got one more Veil Fly to get. Okay, let's go for it. Adamantite to give myself some extra defense. Oh, look at that, how much damage it's done to me already. I've got my sudden defense back up again. I've got an injury. I didn't get rid of it. Got a stun. Oh, look at all that damage. I actually have to pop an actual pot of morale. Got it. Okay, that's all the Veil Flies done. Now that was quite difficult. I've got one more gnat, biting veil gnat to get, but I've also got other things to do. So, okay, just ahead. So I'll swap over to doing a little bit of questing until I see a Veil Fly. There's some wheat over there, that's what I want. So yeah, I need to wait for things to come on to cooldown before I go to my next battle. It's not going to be easy. There's some more wheat in there. I'm using pretty much everything that I can get my hands on. I'll put the names back on again so I can pick that up. There's some more wheat over there. So I've got my main 4 attacks. Okay, let's see if we've got any more wheat. Oh, it's pointing me in the, oh no, that's for the veil. What I want is the wheat and seeds and honey. Yep, I thought it might be. There's some more. So yeah, I got my main 4 attacks: Wild Attack, Feral Strikes. Feral Strikes remove corruption. And I've said this a few times to people that have been watching, which is really good for removing corruption on the Eye of Sauron. Don't get too close to that. If it attacks, I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, it's telling me to go in the other direction for wheat now. I've even had to move everything except actual attack or defense abilities off the main toolbar just to be able to get access to everything. Okay, so I've got seeds and honey to go now. I've actually got look for signs of honeybell, which is going to be interesting. I'll actually go and start doing it because it is going to be a bit of combat. A lot of combat. There's my extra swarm. Sudden defense, kick in, give it a bit of time, because I know I'm going to lose it. The longer I can wait, the better off I am. Get out of the Eye of Sauron. Oh, look how much damage I took. Got my sudden defense back, but I've taken a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Luckily, he hasn't done a lot of damage since then. Can I get that extra little hit? Good, I got it. Okay. So yeah, I'm using all of my extras. So there's long cooldowns on these. And that's the Ironfold Horn, which is from the Woodworker. But there's my quest. Okay, so now we've got some seeds and honey to collect. Oh, actually, as I said, I'll go and do that. Go and see if there's any sign of honeybell. There's a lot of wargs around, and I don't expect to be able to actually get through it, although yeah. So there's an animal carcass, which is not going to be a sign of honeybell. Let's see if I can get around. I think honey. Oops. Oh, okay. I've popped a warg. Okay, this could kill me. Oh, don't tell. He's not going to call others, is he? Racing attack. Got my dire need if needed to get that remove of wounds. I will go for the dire need. Yeah, okay, good. So that's one. So I'll keep wide berth of those wargs. I think it's actually inside that I get the bell. It might even be up further. Yeah, too many. Definitely a thing for later on. I mean, I'll try dragging one of the wargs. Oh, bracing attack, thank you. Sudden defense back in. Unlikely to get a second use of it. Oh. And I got, even though that was healing, healing Eye of Sauron. Here comes 3. Here comes a pack of 3. Okay, I definitely can't do that. Okay, so I got close. I will try that at a higher level. Oh God. Now, I'm not going to be able to defeat the wargs and do that. So, seeds it is. Pick up the ore. This character is my metal worker, so ore definitely helps. Okay, seeds and honey. Let's go and get some seeds and honey. Now, the honey is going to be a bit of a problem. Seeds are going to be okay as long as I stay away from everything. Yep, okay, we're in the seeds area. And so again, I've been lucky. I haven't died from the attacks, but that's just because I've given myself enough time to actually have the abilities on cooldown. Oh, the names there, they're definitely on. Don't want that. Okay, I'm in the zone. Just looking for some seeds around here. There's one. Yes, I definitely expected to get knocked off by something in that. Vale Badger. Okay, I'm getting pushed over a different direction. Yep, south it is. I picked those seeds up before. I only need one more lot of seeds and then I'll head back to, there we go. Then I'll head back to Bjorning House and do some extra quests in Bjorning House. So the gathering the honey is going to require me to fight a couple of bees, so a pair of bees. That's going to be problematic until I get to a higher level. As you can see, I can only just take on single creatures at this point, so I could try the trophy, and I could try travelling to Huntvus, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pick up some eggs, because those quests are here. My intention is to get to level 21, if possible, fighting single creatures, and then I should be sufficient to try taking on some double creatures, so things like the wargs or the bees and things along those lines. So I'll just do a little bit more stuff around here. I will get sent back out again in the not too distant future. And I also want to hand in the daily quests. There's a cow and some more eggs. I mean, it is very much, this area really is about Grimbiorn, and it was the introduction area for the Bjorning, which is what you would expect. Come back for those. Okay, and let's hand some of these in as well. So I've been collecting those. I've got all of those, so let's see what I've got to hand in. Calcified carapaces. Okay, that's one. Pick that back up again. Okay, pick that back up again. Pick that back up again. Now I'm doing this to get the extra critical chance, as well as getting a little bit of experience for things like this. So that's task limit exceeded or reached, so I can't get any more, but that's good. That's given me close enough to another level. So with any luck, hand a few of these quests in, and we should be almost at the point where we can get to level 21, which is the big step for this character, because I'll be able to pick up not just not just get the extra level advantage for the legendary items, but I'll be able to upgrade all of the legendary items. All of the traceries, which is definitely, now bring the eggs, and I've got to churn the milk. Okay, sorry, I missed the fact that I'd actually done those. Now churning the milk. I'll bring the eggs in, there's butter churn. Now I haven't decided whether I'm going to do a video just purely and simply on the level 21 upgrade, and I might just do that. Okay, exceptional eggs, finished now, and their best butter, and that gets me to level 21, which is exactly what I wanted. So I will go through the process of upgrading all of these now. The Great Axe and the Champion Runes, all of these need to be upgraded now. Among other things, the legendary items themselves, that's fairly easy to upgrade. I've got the legendary item Forge, so I can upgrade the runes, which is good. And the axe, So my damage has gone up from 2,784 to 3,360 just in one step, which is absolutely brilliant. And I will also look at upgrading these because I can now get to a much better step, stepping up to level 121 gear, so for example, if I go for the armor, if I choose any of these items, then you can see that it's doubling the armor just by going up one level. In this one, it's doubling the armor and doubling the abilities, the might and the vitality. So if nothing else, it's up to 76,000 armor. So I've got enough motes of enchantment. There's 600 each for each one of these boxes. I have enough to actually get almost everything upgraded, but I don't know whether I will. I might actually take a different route and use the level 121 Minas Morgul gear. Can't remember exactly what the name of it is, but using these instances, you can get a whole lot of level 121 gear, basically everything except the cloak and the pocket item. They will drop. The discovery locations and things like that are needed for some of them, but in fact all but one needs a discovery location, and that needs more than that. that's actually quite difficult. But anything that's a 3-player one, size 3, if you play at level 2, it'll drop a silver chest, and the silver chest will drop the Morgul. I can't remember what the name of it is, but they are there, and I'll be upgrading those, and I will get back to you in the next video with everything upgraded. Now I have to do the upgrade of the legendary items because these have gone red. So many of them had started off as level 106 traceries, but because I've gone to level 121, a lot of these are going to stop working, and I have to get the level 121 version of them, Battle Frenzy. There's an awful lot of things that are just going to stop working as a consequence of having gone to a level 121. So I've got 3,500 ancient scripts. This is Titanbar, really useful, and I've got turned on to see the motes that I've got and to see on the ancient scripts and figments and embers and marks and medallions and destiny points and all sorts of other things. I will actually put more destiny points in now. Got 2 to use. I can use those. That you get those from leveling characters. So there are slippery dips and roundabouts on all of these. But I will be upgrading to level 121, and I will be going back out with a vengeance to pick up some more critters, and see whether I can do groups of 2 or more, maybe take on the wargs. But that'll do for now. As I said, I will get back in the next video. I'll do all of this offline, but I will update you on what I've done. Okay, thank you everyone for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye all.